You look at 5 of the 6 goals are. It's not as if we're giving out outnumbered rushes. We're just getting out competed and beat on plays in our zone, and the other one was a power play goal. So we had they competed on battles harder than we did, and they got to the inside. They got to our net, and we didn't get to theirs, and that's the difference in the game.
You seemed, when it happened in Arizona, you kind of everyone said,
Yeah.
well, you know what, they were due for one of those.
Yeah.
What's the difference between one of those and then 2 of them in a row?
6 periods. 6 periods, not good. We talked about it after the Arizona game. This is, I get in at 6 in the morning. You're, emotional games, but this is a game that we had to show up and play. Start was all right, but not good enough. Not good enough. Not competing hard enough in the areas that you have. It's going to get hard to win, and if you're not willing to pay the price to win, and willing to block shots or box out men or compete on a one-on-one battle for a loose puck in front of your net, if you're going to lose the majority of those, you're not going to win many games. So that's on us. San Jose, they played a hard game. They just wanted to compete. They got some people missing. They've got a lot of young players in there competing hard. We got beat on too many of those compete plays, and it cost us the game.
You talked a lot about compete. Connor used the word emotion. I don't know if it's the same thing, but just what do you...
No, it's different.
He felt that the team didn't play with enough emotion. That was the...
Well, when you get emotional, you compete harder. That's probably a good way to put it, but when you're in a battle, there's 2 guys going to the net, and you're side by side, one guy wins or one guy doesn't. We didn't win enough of those. So if that's emotion, if you got to get emotional to do that, get emotional, right? But we just didn't win enough of those battles tonight. We were just a half step behind, trying to beat too many people one-on-one. And you saw the game, the St. Louis game, the Calgary game. Simple hockey games, right? They're simple. You put the puck ahead, you're direct, you go hard after it, you compete on loose pucks, you get pucks going to the net. It's not like an extravagant math equation here, so.
Dave, I'm assuming you weren't surprised by the Sharks. They always go to the net. That's kind of what they do. They're not a team that's flashy, and I'm certain that's something you've talked about. Is that more frustrating because I'm guessing that was the game plan to be prepared for that?
We had video for that this morning. But obviously we didn't do a good enough job at it. So we'll get a good practice tomorrow and get ready for Nashville coming in. All right?